What's going on, everybody? Happy Halloween, and this is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Marvel Select Zombie Magneto. I figured, it's Halloween, I might as well post this review, and so happy Halloween to all of you. This is my favorite holiday of the year. And really happy I picked this figure up for a really good price. It was only $20, free shipping from Amazon. It was 2-day shipping as well. So $20, great deal for an awesomely sculpted Marvel Select figure. And seeing as it's Halloween, might as well do a zombie Magneto. Magneto being my favorite villain from the Marvel side. So let's take a look at the packaging here. It just says Zombie Magneto from the Marvel Zombies run. And it's got a big M right here. And as you can see, he's in this nice packaging that we're all used to. And it's got a picture of the Zombie Magneto right there. And on the back, it's got some more stuff, which I will just get a close-up here. There is Zombie Magneto. That's what he looks like. And the base. And the other two figures that you can get is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man and Captain America the Winter Soldier Captain America, which I plan to get sometime down the line. Here's his little read-up if you would like to read it. Go ahead. Wait for it to stop shaking all over the place. I'm shaking the camera, sorry guys. Pause it and read if you want. I'll do it in sections here. There you go. And there you go. So let's get Magneto out of package to take a closer look at him. I will be right back. Okay, and we're back with Zombie Magneto out of packaging, and he looks really cool. There is just so much cool sculpting going on here. Granted, he's mostly like I would say a DC collectibles figure, if you're not used to the Marvel Select figures, or not a big collector of Marvel Select. Like me, I cherry pick with Marvel Select. I'll pick up a couple here and there that I think are really, really cool. But for the most part, they're not really the best known for articulation. But there's some pretty decent articulation on this guy in certain points. But I'll get to that in a second. Let's take a look at his display base. It is not like the other three Marvel Zombie figures. That was a 3-part collectible series where they kind of had bits and pieces ripped apart of the Silver Surfer with the Hulk, Spider-Man, and Colonel America. So, not Captain, he is a Colonel. But this one features just a manhole cover with some nice shading going throughout the asphalt here, or concrete. And then you have the, looks like the left arm of Green Goblin with a pumpkin bomb, which is pretty cool. Some nice detail going in there. You can see some flesh and bone sticking out of the arm. Looks pretty cool. And the pumpkin bomb there, his kind of fingers are separated and bones are sticking out. Really cool, nice texturing too on top of that. And the pumpkin bomb top actually acts as a ball peg. So that's the only ball peg on here. So I mean, nice touch by Diamond Select to kind of hide the ball, or the the peg as the pumpkin bomb. But he doesn't really stand too well with using it. I mean, you kind of have to have him standing a little crooked almost. You really got to bend his knee as well, but I mean, I guess he does stand okay. He just looks a little funky standing like this. I don't know. It doesn't look very natural to me. So I might have him actually displayed without the base. I don't know. I'm still deciding though. The overall figure though looks really nice. He does come with a removable helmet, so that's a really nice plus. And there's some nice paint shading and to make the helmet look weathered on here, going throughout some black shading. And there's actually like a darker purple stripe going across here. You might not be able to pick it up on camera. Let me get in here. Oops, bumping the camera all over the place. But really nice shading going throughout the helmet. Very nicely done. little bit something goo on there or something. Oh, that was weird. Came off though. But really nice. Let me get in here with the face sculpting. Yeah. Oh, that's a face you want to just make out with, don't you? Or as Chapman Films would say, that is a face only a mother could love. I don't even think a mother could love this face. To be honest with you, that is one fugly looking face. But it's supposed to be a zombie, and yeah, looks cool. The paint applications are really where it's at, and the sculpting is really where it's at with this figure. He has got just tons of different shading going throughout his whole collar piece here, connecting to his cape. Even the cape has a little bit of brown weathering shading. He's got a hole right here. I think he was blasted. I can't remember with what. I think it was either Silver Surfer or Cyclops blasted him right in the stomach, and it went right through him, and this actually goes right through his cape here. I didn't finish reading the entire series, so I don't remember, but I do remember hearing something about that. So if you guys can clarify down in the comments below, maybe I won't sound like too much of an idiot. But really nice detail. You can see kind of his muscles poking out here from his pectorals and his bicep over there. And just, he is falling apart, this poor guy. On his quads over here. And you can see the bone coming out of his leg here. It's just so cool. But if you haven't read the Marvel Zombies version, it's a alternate universe, if you want to call it that. That was their zombie story. And if you're a DC guy and you're like, oh, is there any DC zombie stories? I guess Blackest Night, pretty much a very good story, and pretty much their run on the zombie style story. So if you want to check that out, you can. Check out both stories. They're pretty good. Some more of his muscles showing through. But just a really awesomely sculpted figure. And the removable helmet's a really nice touch. And he just looks fucking creepy, man. He really does. Super duper creepy. Let me just get some lighting going over here. Brains. But it looks really cool. But as far as his articulation, let me get that out of the way now, sorry. As far as his articulation, I'm going to take his helmet off here. His head does rotate. It doesn't really want to go full 360, but I guess you can on one side if you force it. I don't know why you would want to. His arms go up about that far, and they do go down, and they can do a full 360 rotation. He does not have a swivel of any kind at the elbow nor at the bicep, but he does have a single bend at the elbow, which is about a little bit less than 90 degrees. He does have a wrist swivel, no wrist hinge though, no ab crunch, no waist swivel because of the sculpting here. He's got T-jointed hips which go out about that far, and they go in. They do not go forward, but they rotate that swivel piece right there. They need to get rid of that and just not deal with that anymore, or just give them a thigh swivel here. I wouldn't have minded that, but this rotation means nothing. It does nothing for the figure. Double jointed knees on both sides, including this little leg right here. No boot swivel or no ankle pivot. He just has an ankle hinge which goes back and forth like so. So that's pretty much it for articulation. Not, like I said, he's not the best articulated figure, but that's not really where he's at. Just like the DC Collectibles figures. I mean, you don't buy these figures for articulation. You buy them for the sculpt and the paint applications. So, with that being said, I would definitely recommend this figure. He does come with a pretty decent display base with some nice texturing on here and some nice paint applications. And for the most part, I would say this is a really nice pickup, especially if you're in the Halloween mood and, you know, I want something scary. I want an action figure that's pretty scary looking. You could definitely go this route. So, with that being said, definitely 2 thumbs up here. Let me get both thumbs in here. Squish your head. So, there you go. There is Zombie Magneto. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, as always. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.